Hi there. Today we're going to be talking about mixed voice. So mixing your chest voice and your head voice and finding that register, that resonance that's between the two voices. And this video is going to apply to both male and female singers. So I'm Felicia. You can call me Fel. I'm a professional voice finder, and it's my sworn duty to help you find your voice in the simplest and clearest ways possible. That's sort of how I teach. So if you're into that, check out my channel. So the simplest way to conceive of chest voice versus head voice is to think about dividing your face in half, your head in half, and slicing it right across, like from your mustache back. And any sound that lives or vibrates underneath that in your mouth is chest voice, okay? And anything that feels like it's headier or above that is head voice. Okay, I'll do a quick demo. Chest voice resonates in the mouth. It's speaky. I'm singing in chest voice. I have another video on chest voice if you have questions about how to find that feeling. And then there's head voice, which we kind of allow to permeate through this imaginary hallway here and live higher up. So now that we understand that we kind of have these two different worlds, these two different places where the sound can spin. Sound and singing is created by breath, okay? That basically, I think of it as just sort of hitting places in your face. That's really what creates tone. So we want to, through aiming the sound, through shaping our face, get the sound to live between chest voice and head voice. And it's going to be right here in this hallway, which is sort of like right here, and I'll get to that soon. We can sing between chest voice and head voice without it popping up and without it being sort of contained down here, okay? In order to find that mixy nasopharynxy placement, basically, I want you to imitate a baby, okay? A baby crying. Wah, wah, wah. Okay, it sort of sounds nasty, it's very pingy, and when you do it, make sure you don't collapse the front of your face. Make sure it's like open. Wah, wah, wah. Okay? Another way you can do it is you can plug your nose and feel the feeling of, oh, I can get my sound to spin right here. So you can plug your nose and get your sound to spin back here, but I want you to plug your nose and let it kind of push up against the front of your face. Ow, my nose, like I just hurt my nose. Once you find that nasal resonance, I want you to let go, but keep talking in that place. Wah, wah. It might take a few tries. I think a lot of singers get discouraged when it doesn't instantly happen. So pause the vid, look in your mirror, make different faces, actually reshape your face to try to get that baby sound. Wah, wah, wah. We're just gonna use that sound and create mixed voice. As always, step one with singing is make sure you're using your breath, you're engaging your breath. And step two, for this particular purpose of finding mixed voice, I want you to find that baby feeling. The third step in mixing your voice is to make sure you lift your soft palate. Basically the back of your mouth is where your soft palate lives. If you laugh for me really quick, ha 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 ha, like actually just be like, ha, that's really funny. You can feel your palate naturally raise. Another way to think of that is if you yawn, we raise our palates up. And when you sing, it's a non-negotiable that you have to have space in the back of your throat. So these three things combined, breath, a nice relaxed breathing, exhale as you sing, accessing the baby cry, but then not collapsing back here, instead lifting back here. Those three things together are going to allow you to traverse between chest voice and head voice. And the way you can do it is this simple exercise. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. If you feel like you're about to hit a ceiling, relax the back of your throat and breathe. Wah, 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 wah. Keep that baby feeling. Wah, 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 wah. Nice and activated breath. Wah, 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 wah. So while you're doing this, you might have the urge to grip or tense or guide the sound. Try as best you can to stay relaxed and really small with this feeling. Wah, 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 wah. It's going to be living right here, okay? And as you do it, you might be kind of freaked out. You might be like, wait, what just happened? Why is it not traditionally popping into a head voice? Or why don't I really feel my break? It's because we're kind of going through it. You can even put your fingers on your face to sort of feel, okay, where am I aiming? What am I doing? And this takes some practice. It's not, gonna necessarily happen immediately, but for a lot of people, that baby cry sound is a really good way to access this nasopharynx. So once you've memorized this coordination of using breath, staying open in the back of your throat, but shaping your face to have that babyish sound, that twinge of babiness in your voice, you're gonna you can use that configuration, that kind of facial structure when it's time for you to mix. So I would suggest practicing on easy vowels like a wah or a nya, 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 nya. Things are gonna allow you to really access that feeling easily. And then you can apply it really to any vowel once you get comfortable with it. And as I said, this applies to both male and females. Men and women have different locations where their registers change or where they typically feel that shift between chest and head voice, but the same principles apply. Men, as you're doing this, just follow those cues of staying very lifted, but also, I think of it as sort of having a tall kind of water slide where we allow the sound to go up, but then we usher it forward into the mouth. Yeah! Which is how we kind of get that blended chest and head feeling. So that's the basics on finding your mixed voice. It's actually kind of about just memorizing that sensation. It's not really that complicated. It's just a coordination that you have to get used to. So please leave me a comment and let me know if this was helpful. If there were parts that were helpful, if there were parts that were confusing, definitely leave me a comment so I can know for future videos. And any other questions you have about singing, I really brainstorm my next video topics based on what you guys suggest. So I would love to hear from you about whatever topic you have questions about. And if you're a singer, if you're just interested in singing, if you're a singing teacher, please check out my channel and definitely subscribe if you want to get more videos like this delivered to you every week. So thanks so much, guys. I will see you next time.